Try this. Can you hear me now? All right, let's. You don't need an account. You shouldn't need an account. Whoa, bright light. There we go. Hey, you got a camera. You got a camera? Oh, don't worry about it. Turn it off. What you wanna just find a way to turn it off. All right, let's do. There you go. There we go. All right, and I'm gonna do this view here. Can you see me? Okay, can you hear me not in your phone? Can you hear me here? Can you hear me here? Do you have your speakers turned on? All right, so when this works, we'll all hang up here. Pretty. Oh, I'm still listening through your phone, but let me hold on a second. Let me. Yeah, I got nothing through my speakers yet. Hello, hello. Oh, I'm hearing something.
There we go.
Hey, all right, I'm hanging up the phone.
Okay. Hi.
There we go. Welcome. All right.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so you can see me. I can see your Word, whatever that is.
I just woke up. You are not looking at me right now.
I'm not. First off, thank you for being willing to do this. We are going to help more people by showing how to do this. And that's what this world is all about. We're here to help other people. So thanks for being vulnerable. Let me do a share screen so you can see. Let's see here. Let's just share that. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So this is an email you sent me. Mm-hmm. This is the ESX. So I pulled it off. I pulled the ESX over here. Mm-hmm. Right. So that's as complicated as that needs to be. Mm-hmm. There are smoother ways to get files transferred from one place to another, and that has to do with this little button up here called data transfer. Okay. Excuse me. Well, we're not going to do that today. More coffee. Okay. Goodness. So I'm going to minimize this. I'm going to pull over my Xactimate front and center. I'm taking this ESX file that you just sent me, mm-hmm. dragging it in. There it is. Boom. First thing out of the gate, I noticed it came in as a carrier profile. I recommend most contractors like yourself use the contractor profile when you create new jobs. So that's as easy as when you're up in this recent projects tab, you type in the name, and then before you hit add new project, you change your profile to contractor, not carrier.
Okay.
Okay. So by default, it's going to be carrier. There's some cool things you can do in the carrier profile you can't do in the contractor profile, but for your purposes, it's not going to matter. All right. Mm-hmm. So Charlene Estrada, I don't have your price list. It says continue this project without a price list. Yes, I will continue it without a price list. So let's see what you were able to come up with. I'm just make this full screen here. Okay, got all this in here. Who is Tyler Roseblatt?
He is the adjuster for the Hartford.
So how did his information get, did you put his information in?
I did.
Okay. So that automatically, when you do it there, it automatically puts it down here. So you want to put your name in here. So let's just do it. So you see what I did there? Let me back up. I'm going to cancel. So we're in estimator. You want to put your name in estimator. I know you're not in my list already. All my other clients are. So I hit add. And Christy, what's your last name?
Garcia.
Garcia. And we're going to go, let's do this for now. We'll just do this. And you're going to have to add this anyway. When you get it back, you're going to have to add yourself, because these estimators don't transfer with the file. Okay. But that puts your name in there. Looks like, well, inspection was performed. Let's click that off. Collaborated estimate. Did you get this estimate from anywhere, or did you make it from scratch?
From scratch.
Okay, interesting.
And the date of lost was the 17th. The reason why it auto-populated for the 18th is because that's when I started doing the Xactimate. Oh, was it the 17th or 18th? I'm sorry. Hang on.
No, you said 17th.
No, it was Tuesday the 18th. My fault. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, there's a difference between when you responded and when the data loss was.
It was the 18th.
Okay, so that actually happened on the 18th.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm going to come over here. Oh, I'm still in the carrier profile. That's why it looks like this. Let's not. Let's save and exit. So you've done all this work. You don't want to lose this work, right? But you want this in a different profile. You want this in the contractor profile. So I'm going to come over here and right click and duplicate this file. I'm going to name it exactly what I had it named, but I'm going to change this profile to contractor and hit OK.
Because I learned in my class that it should always be the carrier profile. So.
Well, you have more options there, but yeah, let's keep it simple. Let's keep it easy. So I'm going to reopen this file. It's going to look a little bit different. I still don't know why this says collaboration performed. It's really strange.
Have you got the sketch?
Oh, it's probably because I collaborated on the sketch with the contractor.
Interesting. And he sent it to you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've got your zip code in here, so I can come in here and find the price list. I don't have the current price list, so I'm going to click here, request a price list. Xactimate does this really nicely for me. It takes a zip code and finds the latest price list so we can download it. Usually quicker than this. Yes. Okay. There we go. Overhead and profit on mitigation. Nope, you're not going to get it ever. Company header, you're going to want to create your own company header. I don't have one for you. So we're just going to do a lime green. One word?
It's actually 2 words.
And then you put your header information, address, phone number, blah, blah, blah. And you go find an image.
Okay.
We're just going to do something fun here because this isn't mine. But also, this will force you to change this when you get it back from me.
Yeah.
So let's, oh, come on. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, I want to go to media. Let's find a fun picture. There we go. Done. Okay, do this, hit OK. So now you have a header. So if you go up here to print view, we're going to be able to see the headers in there and that beautiful picture. Okay, when you go to print, I always use, I'm giving you just the rundown of everything on a 10,000 foot level, everything I see every time I like to change. So everything you print, unless you're asked to do something different, always rough draft. A rough draft gives you the most detail in your print.
Okay.
You always do line item detail, you always do summary. You seldom do summary of add-ons, seldom do recap by room. Usually recap by category, except for on mitigation. There's only one category, so it's kind of redundant. But that's, and we don't have anything in there, so you're not going to see anything yet. Okay, close. So now an opening statement. I like this opening statement. If you've seen any of my stuff, this is what I call the ultimate opening statement. It covers all the bases. It does things, it explains to the customer what to expect throughout this process and explains what this estimate thing is that you're giving them. Now, this is a mitigation, so we're going to do it a little bit differently. I have a mitigation opening statement that's very simple. It says, water damage mitigation complete, total invoice, all materials were removed or certified dry as of the date the job was completed. These are auto-filled, so you got to fill in the date job completed. The sum grand total is already filled out for you. You don't have to do that. The most important word here is invoice.
Okay.
This is an invoice. This is not a negotiable document.
Right.
This is not an estimate of what it might have cost. This is actual real world. So that I can't emphasize that enough. Where most people get themselves in trouble is they call the work that they've already done an estimate, and it just opens them up to just getting whittled down. Like you guys, it sounds like you've already had that experience, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Now we've got these things. We've got the estimate set up the way we want to see it at this point. Now we're going to go in. Let's see how you did on Sketch. Oh, beautiful. Well done. Okay. So where did the water start?
The affected area, it started in the powder room.
This one. Okay.
Yeah. It was a sudden burst in the line underneath the vanity, the sink. The supply line burst.
Okay. Your friend up here, there's a tab called annotation.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where we're going to go. Source. Let's bring it over here. 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 Fine. And then we're going to do one of these. I like red. Source. Now, where did the water go?
It went out through to the hallway and out into the living room, and it permeated through the wall to the garage.
Garage. So it went this direction. Okay. Yeah. So this is what is going to help you get paid.
Can you see my icon as well as your own?
The mouse?
My mouse?
I cannot see your mouse, no. Okay. I'm sharing my screen.
Oh, okay.
You're not sharing your screen. Yeah. I understand. So what I've done, now I'm going to show where the water went with let's do a green, blue. Let's do blue. So the water started here, it went this way, and it went this way. Oh, yeah. And it went this way, right? Is that fairly accurate?
And into the hallway.
And
Directly out the door because it shot straight out. Yep.
yeah, path of least resistance. I get it. What about the kitchen? Anything in there?
No.
So these wall, what about this wall?
Yeah, that wall was cut. We cut drywall out of that wall.
Okay.
That
So
whole
you're
wall.
taking moisture points on that wall?
That whole wall.
Yes.
Okay. And then, okay, so let's walk through this.
Except for the stairs where you had the blue arrow going, those were going up, and the water didn't on those stairs. It didn't go up. But it did go in.
Just
that
went
hallway,
into the living room and
into
the
the living
hallway.
room.
I thought you said when we were on the phone, the framing members of the staircase. I
It
didn't
was, but it's the bottom framing members.
down here.
Yes.
Okay. So walk me through this.
Okay.
Where did you cut? You said this wall right here in the hallway, you did a flood cut, right?
Yes.
Where else did you cut?
And all the wall going so as that wall makes an L,
Mm-hmm.
this wall, it L's around that whole hallway right there was cut
Okay.
right there.
Okay.
And then that wall that you ended on, that little one before the staircase, right there.
Okay.
And then the hallway across from it, all the way down to the front door that's open that you can see. All that.
This garage wall. Okay.
And the whole perimeter of the living room.
There's been flood cut.
Yep.
Okay.
All the way around that fireplace, that green fireplace sitting over there.
Okay.
But the hearth remained. We didn't
Yeah,
tear
of course.
that up.
Okay. So I like that you used that that block there. Let's look at it. You double click on anything, you're going to get the properties for it. So what's the purpose of putting, this is kind of a rhetorical question, but you can answer it. What's the purpose of putting a block for the hearth?
To show non-removed structure.
And to make accurate measurements for the line items.
Exactly. So if you're going to go through the trouble of doing this, which is good, it's good form, you want to make sure that is actually happening. You want to make sure that those measurements are actually being removed from your square footages.
Yeah.
And right here, they're not.
Okay.
You have to turn them on. Now there is an option, there's a preference in preferences when you set up Xactimate, and you can do that after to turn these on automatically, but by default, they're off. You can see remove square footage area behind is off. Remove square footage area under is off. So what you want to do is turn on, obviously, square foot under needs to be on.
Okay.
Remove square foot above? No. And here's, on a lot of these blocks, there's an algorithm flooring hole. That means remove carpet and vinyl, yes. So that sometimes is already automatically turned on, or maybe it just got turned on because I turned that on. I don't know. Also behind, linear footage behind your baseboard, obviously you want to take that out of the perimeter of the room measurement, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you just turn it on, and there you go. I went 12 years
Wow.
in restoration without knowing that, and I was manually calculating all these things. And
Yeah.
then someone showed me that, and I just wanted to punch him in the face. So
Just 11 years, 10 months.
exactly.
and we don't want to
And we don't wanna
punch
punch
you in the
you.
face. Yeah, we're good.
There you go. So lower cabinets, again, you want to remove the square footage underneath.
There wasn't an affected area though. I mean,
Okay, so you're not doing any flooring in there.
no.
So you went through the trouble of doing this whole room?
Yes.
Wow. And it's not affected. Good for you. Extra credit. Okay. So that. How did you document this loss? How did you, I know you just told me, you gave me the Cliff's Notes version of what was torn out, but how did you document it? Do you have any, what's your paperwork look like?
Yeah, photos.
Pictures.
And that's it?
Well, a ton of photographs, obviously. Video.
Okay.
Did video footage of the actual water flowing.
Okay.
Video of the supply line when we got there. They had shut it down, but it was still minor running.
Okay.
Everything all along the way, as far as in removal, in dry down, in everything that happened there.
Okay. Now, when you're going back today, to do your measurements.
Yep.
How do you know what you're measuring?
With my dehumidifier and my relative humidity, I start from the outside. I take my outside temperature. I go
Okay,
to
so
another
that's your ambient, that's your air.
ambient air.
Ambient air in the affected and unaffected space. But how do you know what materials are still wet?
Just for my moisture meters and my meters and my
Okay. So when you go back, oh man, I just reinstalled my entire operating system yesterday, so I'm getting all these funny.
we printed that out. That's
Yeah,
good
we
stuff.
have that.
Okay, so on this, and I'm plugging 24-hour tech, but there's a reason it's here. On this, you should have a drawing of each room or the whole place. I don't care which. Oh, come on, stop doing that to me. No. Ugh. Okay. So let's say right here, let's do, and you can actually do it on the sketch if you wanted to, but let's say, oops. Moisture point A is going to be this sill plate in the middle of the hallway. Can you see that?
Yes.
Man, that's small. Moisture point A. So in an ideal world, what you've done over here on the moisture map is draw a rough version of this, but you put in your moisture points, moisture point A, and you know where it is. And that A sits right here, and you know on the 18th, can I type in this thing?
The question of the day right there.
Darn it. Some of these you can. This one I don't have set up. You can do that. It's meant to be printed out. But moisture point A, you want to know when you go back today where that point is, because otherwise you could be over here at the end of the hall or over here. You don't know. You're relying on your own memory and to tell you where you were measuring that point.
Okay.
And that is a recipe, especially as faster you get, the busier you get. That's a recipe for disorganization and disaster, because you're never going to remember. You get 10 jobs going at the same time, you're not going to know whether or not you measured the sill plate on the left-hand side or the right-hand side of this hallway.
Okay.
And if you're trying to justify 7 days of drying, which, who knows, this could be justified 7-day dry down, but it's not justified unless you have the data to prove it.
Okay.
So right now you've got some video from day one, and you've got your word saying you took moisture measurements every day, but you don't have them written down anywhere. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do you have them written down anywhere?
I do have my tech has them in his iPad.
Okay. You need that, because that documentation is going to go with your invoice in order to justify your bill.
Okay.
And that's why I designed this system, because when I was at Service Master, I had 20, 30 jobs going at the same time, and I couldn't physically make it to every single job. So I needed to teach my technicians to take this information, and this is just the information I need for Farmers or State Farm to justify my bill.
Okay.
And I'm able to take this and create my estimates very quickly, or my invoices. Yeah, caught myself there. I create my mitigation invoices very quickly if I have this simple package filled out. So if you guys, I'm going to send you a copy of the 24-hour tech manual so you can walk through that and use these. This is the 20 steps. That's what this is called. This is a 20-step checklist. You notice there's 20 and they're in order. On page number 2 of the 24-hour tech, it says, if you get to number 8 and you haven't checked off number 7, stop. Right? Don't get out of order. It's there for a reason. Okay.
So atmospheric readings and moisture content readings are a big part of your claim.
Oh, they're gigantic. Yeah.
Adding value to the invoice, obviously, justifying it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So atmospheric readings, and that's why there's two different things here. The atmospheric readings, you could get this thing down to very dry. You could get these readings where the affected and the unaffected area is no different, and your DHU looks like on the atmospheric side like it's not doing any good. But as long as you have moisture points here that are still above your dry standard, you can still charge for equipment. But what a lot of folks make the mistake of just submitting their drying conditions, their atmospheric conditions, and they look dry on day 2. Well, that does you no good. Yeah, you want to show what's wet, and what's going to stay wet the longest is the materials, the wood, the drywall, the subfloor, and things like that.
Okay.
Okay, so get off my soapbox here. Let's get back in here.
No, it's good though. It's things we needed to hear.
So then that's why after I get to this point, I start building my estimate, and my estimate's built on the notes that I took.
And Andrew, can you see the line items that I added to the?
I'm not seeing any line items in this one.
Because I already have a ton of line items.
I don't think you sent me the right one, because I'm not seeing any line items in this.
Dang. Oh, you know what? It's because I didn't complete it. It's still in process.
That shouldn't make a difference. Can you share your screen?
Sure.
I'm gonna stop this.
Sure.
You down on the bottom, it should have a green share screen button.
Yep.
Share your screen.
Yes, sir.
Please. Okay.
That's how I feel.
Minimize that.
Minimize that.
Okay, minimize that.
Mm-hmm.
There you are. Okay, so Charlene Estrada. Yeah, I see 37 items there. Mine has 0 items in it. So open that for me.
Okay.
You're still in the carrier profile. Oh, that one has a whole lot more dots on it than mine.
Yeah, because those are my line items. Look at if I click in the living room.
Oh, you dropped them in via sketch.
Yeah, it's the only way I know how.
Yeah, mitigation, there's really no good reason to do it via sketch. I see. Okay. All right. Go to estimate items.
There's 2 things we definitely hadn't gotten on there yet. Obviously, the hardwood floor removal because we couldn't find the coating.
Mm-hmm.
Water extraction.
Go to the items tab.
The items tab.
There you go. All right. One thing I like to put in every single one of my estimates, whether it's an invoice or a repair, I like to put general conditions. And that's where I put things that don't fit anywhere else. So once you go up to the Charlene Estrada folder, you see it top left.
Yeah.
Right click in there and add, where is it? New. And type general conditions. And you guys paid $1,500 and they couldn't get you past this point.
Yeah. Yes.
That's painful.
And mind you, I like to consider myself pretty dang smart. So, you
know what? We all are. We're in this industry because we saw an opportunity and we want to take advantage of that opportunity. We're not dumb by any means. No. Once you capitalize the C.
Oh, yes.
This format. But you know who is not the best educated? The desk adjuster that's going to be ripping this thing apart.
Yeah.
The desk adjuster with no restoration experience, no construction experience, and no adjusting experience, really. Aside from the fact that 2 weeks ago they said, I think I want to be an adjuster. Hit attach. Okay. Pull your quick entry screen down a little bit.
This.
Hold on. Let me. Oh, shoot. Can we switch between the two share? There you go. There you go. Yeah. Okay. So take general conditions and move it to the top. I always like to put it first. Right. Wait for the bar. No, up, up, up. One more. Right for the bar. Down. Right there. That's what I like to put it. All right. Click in general conditions. Did they teach you how to move your view screens around?
No.
All right. All right. Let me share my screen.
What did they teach you then?
I know. Well,
This will stop other screen share. Do you want to continue? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna take over the screen share real quick.
okay.
Okay. I'm gonna expand this. I'm gonna make it a little smaller. Oh, I see. Mine came through the same format you had it. Okay. So my brain works differently, and I've been doing this so long that I need it a certain way. You see this bar here?
Yeah.
Okay. And this bar here, you can grab these. So I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna move it, and that's gonna put this window over here. I'm just gonna leave it here. And the search, I always like to put my search down here. So we're gonna do this. There, my search is down below my grouping items, and then I want my quick entry to be half of this. Boom. That's what I like to see. Okay, and then I want this actually to be half of this. And you'll play around with this and you'll get it. But this way this way I can start lining up stuff.
Got a lot of open area right there.
A lot of open area here. Yeah, there's no reason the search screen needs to be as big as they put it by default.
Okay.
And as long as you can play with this here, get bigger estimates, you get really long, but I mean you can always collapse this and so this is how my brain works. do what works for you, but I like having because here I can just start typing. Oops. And it just starts doing ding, 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 ding down here, and I can see the whole room, everything in that room. Okay. All right. I'm stopping share. All right. Share your screen again.
Okay.
That's good coffee you got going there, huh?
Yeah.
What time is it where you're at?
It's gone. Well, I'm West Coast like you guys.
Oh, you are? All right.
Yeah, I'm up in Bend, Oregon.
Oh,
Okay.
You guys are in the Orange County area?
Los Angeles.
LA? Okay. All right. Close that. X that group info. X that out. All right. Let's play with that.
Try and manipulate my.
Play it. Yeah. Play on, playa.
Well, I'm not sure that.
All right. Yep. Just leave it there. All right. Grab your search.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
Here.
Mm-hmm. All right. You got to drag it again. It's always a 2-click thing because you have to drop it and then pick it up again.
Right
So
there,
pick it up
right?
again. No, pick it up until you see the shortcut. Grab it. No, grab it and hold on to it. Oh, what did you do? You double clicked. Double click again.
go back.
Double click on the top bar.
Okay.
There you go. All right. Pick it up and hold on to it.
I'm holding on to it.
All right. Move it a little bit until we see some. You should see some shortcuts. Move it. Did we stall out?
Can you see me still?
Yeah, I can see you, but it's not moving at all.
It is moving for me.
All right. So find the.
Dang it. Okay.
Man, I wish I could grab it. But no, don't do that. There you go. Grab the blue, and then you should see a little box with arrows come up.
Nope.
I just want to grab it.
Arrows where it says home price list or.
No, I'm gonna take over again here. Screen. This right here. So, right? Okay, you see this? There's a box right here.
I don't see your screen. I'm still looking at mine.
Oh. Stop your share if you can.
Oh, now I'm looking at yours.
Okay, so I'm picking this up and I'm
Yep.
moving it. And there's a box here with 4 arrows. And there's an arrow over here, an arrow right there.
I don't see anything happening on your screen.
Oh, shoot.
Is it just a bad connection?
Could be.
There you are. Gotcha.
Share your screen again. Just play with those boxes until you see some place to put them. Pick them up. As soon as you click and move it,
Can you see my screen?
I can, but it's not moving at all.
It's not?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It's all right. Just put those boxes where you want them to go. There should be an arrow box that appears. There it was.
There is an arrow box in the center of the screen?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry and thank you.
That's right.
And what do I do with the arrow boxes?
You want to put it down below. Okay. It's going to highlight the area of the screen. It's going to put it. There you go. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. All right. Pick up the other one.
Okay.
And put it on the right. Take up the whole right-hand side of the screen. Okay. Pick up the search again. Search. And you want to move that into the grouping area, not in the middle.
Okay.
Don't use the middle. Go left and put it underneath the grouping area. Bingo. Now we're cooking with gas. All right. So general items, let's go up there.
You want
hit general conditions. Sorry, general conditions.
Okay.
Okay. Don't double click, just one click. Close that. Okay. You see how the cursor is blinking over in your quick entry?
Yes.
This general items is where you put things that don't fit anywhere else. And I like to put demolition first. DMO or PU.
DMO here?
Yep, PU. There you go. Return. No matter what you do, you're always going to have at least a pickup truckload of stuff.
Yes.
A bigger demolition, you're going to have 2 or 3, or a dump trailer or something like that.
We actually did have 2.
All right, put 2. And return. Yep. Just hit enter to.
I think I did.
There you go. Also, I like to put my equipment checks in here. I like to allow 2 hours a day per day of drying. So WTR, EQ, tab, tab. I always forget. There we go.
Oh, okay.
So I go 2 hours a day. So it's 2.
This is crazy.
Times.
2. Do I?
Times. Yeah, on your keypad.
Okay.
Do you have a 10 key there or no?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's the asterisk, right?
Yeah. Yes. Nope. You moved. You
Okay.
moved.
So I need to back it up.
Hit escape.
Escape.
Yeah. Okay. Do it again. WTR.
WTR.
EQ.
Q.
Tab, tab, tab.
Tab.
2 times. And one was the 18th. 18. What? Do the math for me. 18th to today.
Today is the 23rd. It's 5 days. 5. 2 times.
2 times 5.
5.
Mm-hmm. Return. Okay. You see the little notes box?
Yes.
Double click. This is your F9 note. You could also insert it by typing F9, but this is no better. So I'd say 2 hours of equipment monitoring starting on The 18th. Yeah, and you know it's you guys can always come back and
Yeah.
catch it up.
Okay. Yes.
There we go. Did you have anything else that you may want to put in there?
As far as what you
What
are you talking about?
Something that wouldn't be attributable to a certain room.
We did covering stuff with plastic.
You did that per room though. That's in each room.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had plastic up the stairs to the second floor so we could contain it for the second floor door.
That's in that room.
Okay.
I don't see the stairs on your list there.
Yeah, we didn't know how to put it in the stairs to go up go up the stairs.
Go to your sketch. So zoom in and click on the stairs. What room is that? Double click on it. Stairs, show label, subgroup. Ooh, subgroup. I hate subgroups. Never, ever do subgroups. All right. So go to subgroup right there.
Yep.
Click it, none. Thank you. All right. What's above the stairs there then?
It was a landing, like you're going to the second floor.
Okay, double click. Yeah, turn that off and rename it. Name it none. Show your label and rename it landing. There you go. So it turned and went upstairs there.
Yeah. So it made that, and then you were on the floor of the second floor.
Okay. Was there any work done in that little closet?
Just built a containment for that door. And then there was
Because on the second floor is a master bedroom, I believe.
Okay, so let's get rid of that wall on the landing to make our wall square footage more accurate. Hit M and click that wall. That's M is for missing wall. All right, that'll be more accurate when we. Okay, so was there a railing there on the landing going into the living room?
Yes.
Okay, so click on that. Double click on that wall, that railing wall.
The railing.
Not that one.
No, it's this one right here.
No, that one. There you go.
That's it. That's the railing.
Double click on not on the box there. I'm trying to get that wall highlighted. Okay, there we go. That is, where's my, there, railing balustrade. Put that in there. Hit yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Down there.
Down the street right here.
Down there.
Yep. There you go.
Oh, there.
Boom. All right, so now we got those rooms will show up now in our list. So go back to estimate items.
Well, there's a lot. You'll be learning a lot.
Yeah.
You're the.
I can't believe $1,500 you didn't get just the basics here. It's frustrating. I'm sorry.
And she's ready to take more and sign up for whatever she's got to sign up for.
Well,
so
I'm going to my AMTR certification this
AMRT?
week and AMRT.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, my experience is AMRT, WSD, WRT, whatever.
Yeah.
They teach you how to dry a structure. None of them teach you how to get paid to dry a structure.
I know. That's why I took this $1,500 Xactimate class.
Yeah. Man, I wish there was a way for folks to find me.
Yeah, well,
No, trust me.
We're going to put it out there because there's a lot of
yes.
people that ask us, who do you use for your Xactimate?
And I don't have a problem helping other people at all. So I will help you if
Perfect.
you're helping me. So
Yeah.
All right, so let's take all these things that you have in here and put them in general items.
So we want to
HEPA vacuum. Why are you HEPA vacuuming?
Oh, we HEPA vac just to
when we cut out everything.
get a clean job and vacuum whatever needed to be.
You're gonna get a heck of a lot of pushback on that.
Okay. We really did HEPA though.
Yeah. Well, that's because it's the portable backpack one.
Right, but HMR is for asbestos and crime scene cleanup.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
You can still HEPA but not HMR.
Okay.
Okay, so let's grab all these things first. I'd say 36, 38, 48, 49.
Oh shoot, what did I do?
Just go click on garage and go back.
And then we're gonna
Click
later on
on garage.
Go to a different room and then go back. It'll
Go back to the living room.
we'll change
All
it.
right, so you can select more than one item by holding down Control.
Control.
So click on one, whatever you're going to move,
Okay. So what are we moving?
and then hit hold Control. You're going to move all your PPE, your air scrubber. That's it. Yeah, and then hit Control X.
Okay.
Did it disappear? Yeah. Okay. Go to General Conditions. Click on the blue right below the 61. I like to click on the number column. There you go. And Control V to paste. Didn't work. Didn't work at all.
Okay, let's go back.
Let's try it a different way.
Okay. It's Control C is to copy.
Yes, the Control X is to cut.
Oh, okay.
See if you can take number 36. Put your mouse over the 36.
Oh, over the 36. Okay.
See if you can pick it up and drag it to General Conditions. Didn't work. Darn it. All right. You should be able to cut and paste, but you can copy and paste if you want. See, Control C.
Control C.
And then go up to General Conditions. Right there, Control V.
Yep.
There it is.
Okay. That's weird. Something's going on. You should be able to cut it. You don't have to go back and delete it. Okay, so move all that type of stuff up there. All right.
So I'm gonna have to delete it from here once I move it to
Yeah, you should be able to do it in one action with a Control X.
let me try it again.
Try it one at a time. Yeah.
Okay. So let's do a couple of these.
Andrew, so when we change that HEPA since we HEPA we just get rid of the HMR one though?
Yeah.
What's HMR stand for?
Hazardous materials.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Get rid of that, yeah.
Now it did work.
There you go.
I did something wrong. Sorry. And I'm on. Did I throw that in?
Nah. The items that you skipped, you're gonna have to go back and delete.
Okay.
Because when you skip them, it doesn't move them. Should be. Oh, it's already gone. Never mind.
Did I get all of the right ones?
Yeah. Okay. So let's get rid of all the HMRs. Go into line 55.
Okay.
And go up and it's a WTR. So I'm sorry. I'm thinking. I'm clicking myself. Okay. So under category up top, put your mouse in HMR.
Okay. Yep.
WTR. BARRZ. Plus. Plus is fine.
Okay.
No, type plus.
Oh, type plus next to BARZ?
Yes. No, well, no. Not the word, the symbol.
Oh, that's. Oh my gosh.
It's all right. It's what you just had, only it's a different category. So did you have 3 zippers in there?
We did, because we had 3 containments.
Yeah.
In the living room?
Not in the living room.
No.
Okay, so 1 zipper.
Okay. So 1.
Okay. And hit return. But you still need your containment. So WTR, BAR, there. And I would say walls, tab, 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 W divided by 4/4,
Slash,
right next to times on your keypad.
slash,
Nope, that's dash.
slash.
Divided by, yes, divided by 4. So that calculation takes the square footage of your walls and divides it by 4. And it's approximately how many square footage containments usually end up being.
Yeah.
It's a good round number.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
And it keeps you from having to calculate and measure your own containment. It's, oh, it's 117 and a half square feet. No. So hit return. Done. All right. So if you truly had a containment in there, that's the line item I would use. Okay. So in this room, I remember you saying you flood cut the walls.
Yes.
That's a great line item we're about to use. What you're not going to use is DRYLF.
Oh.
That is a repair line item.
Oh.
Right?
Oh, because of the and right here, right?
No, because of DRY.
DRY.
Okay.
You thought it was drywall, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, you're thinking correctly, and you are. I mean, if you wanted to do this line item correctly for mitigation for removal, you would change that to a minus. But it's only going to do it right now. Change it to a minus. And let's wait. It says, what are you getting now? $100, $1.86. Hit return. Oh, what was it before? I'm sorry, I didn't even look. Change it back to plus.
I didn't either yet.
Just get back to plus so we can see.
Yeah. So you were $8.84 a linear foot charging them, but you weren't putting anything back for that. So it was inaccurate. But so $1.84 is what they give you on that line item. So let's change the line item to the proper line item. So select the line item number 8.
Number 8.
All right, go back up to the top category. WTR.
Water dry.
DRY. WL.
Here?
WL, yep. And it was a 2-foot flood cut? Okay. They give you $3.22. I like that better than $1.84.
Oh,
yeah.
All right. And then tab, tab, tab. Or tab, tab. Okay. PF.
What is PF?
Perimeter of floor.
Okay.
PC, perimeter of ceiling. I like using the sketch to do my calculations for me. Just hit return. Boom. Now, if you did a flood cut, and those are mostly exterior walls, what else was in that wall?
Insulation.
Oh, insulation.
Exactly right. WTR. INS. Now you got to do a little bit of manual calculation. So tab, tab. Perimeter floor, PF. But that's, that only gives you 1 foot, right? But you took out 2 feet times the perimeter of the wall. So yes. PF times 2.
Times 2.
Boom.
Dang.
Okay.
Yes. And so you see number 3, your calculation is walls and ceilings. I don't think you took 578 square feet of insulation out of that place.
Maybe I did. No, I didn't.
Yeah, I don't think you did. So that's the difference between, and we use the same line item in 67, only did the correct calculation.
Okay.
So when I do my linear foot of flood cut, I always like to follow it up with my linear footage calculation for insulation, because in my mind those two go together.
Together.
So delete not line number 3.
Yeah, right.
Now content protects, another one. 18 cents a square foot, right? So let's change that to WTR protect.
So we're changing the whole line item?
Mm-hmm.
For the water damage, for all of it, shouldn't they all be pretty much, unless it's demo, should they all be WTR?
Yes. So
Okay.
look, you got, 9 cents more.
All right.
Nice. So, okay.
Yep. Get your demo pickup out of there. That doesn't belong there and all that stuff. Okay. So what else? So trim, just real quick, trim is more for door casings, window casings and trim, things like that. What you want to use is WTRBAS.
Baseboard.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm assuming that's what you did.
I can't believe this.
Now there's, pull this down, pull down the arrow right next to the base. That one. This is how you're going to learn how to use this program. Make that window bigger. Just drag it down.
Oops, down. Oh,
That's right.
gosh.
Or across, it's your world.
Yep. Oh yeah, look, you got baseboard in there. Yeah.
So when you say, man, I did it, but it was after hours. How do I find that? Well, you type in what you know and then go look around it. And you can order that. You can order this window by description, right? But as you can see, if it's category 3, there's a different rate. Category 3 after hours, there's a different rate. And let's say you didn't know how to find something. So hit cancel there. And I'm self-taught. I haven't had a day of an official Xactimate course in my life, in my career in 17 years. This is how I learned how to use this program. Go to your search window. Down left. Yeah, go and search.
Here?
And let's say you didn't know what pad was. Just type in remove pad. Okay, sometimes it'll come up with it right there.
Right.
But what if it's not there? Hit search. One more time. That gives you all the line items in the entire database that include the word remove pad.
Wow.
So you're going to go water pad.
And I would order that by code. So click on code. Code, the code column.
Oh, here.
And that orders it alphabetically. And then you just drag down to WTR.
So what is a block and pad block and pad furniture?
It's to put the little foam blocks underneath the furniture legs so it doesn't stain the carpet.
Okay.
And so you can leave the furniture in the room on wet carpet and dry the carpet.
Okay. When you remove all the furniture out of the house, or when you have to move everything, but it's not a pack out, like let's say that they didn't want to pack out. And they go, no, we don't want to take our stuff anywhere. We just want to move it out of here and move it.
Hold on a second. I think I have World War II happening.
Is it going down?
The hallway here. Hey, boys. Hey, not right now. Not right now. Thank you. I'll be done in a minute.
So, but I know how you can forget that.
There you go. Yeah, we were killing balloons.
Stop the war, the battle.
Yes. Oh man. So anyway, that's how I learned this program. I just go through this search. I use search. I still use search. There's some stuff that I don't know. I'm like, man, that's not quite it. Is there something else? And I'll use search and I'll find it.
Oh, you just put in a keyword like move furniture.
Yes.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yes. That is going to be your saving grace right there.
Well, I'm beginning to think that this Xactimate class, the guy that was teaching it, he said there's nowhere to find all of these codes, and he was selling another further class for another $2,500 to get access to the codes. Yeah.
Right.
So now I'm starting to really,
So you could sell it for $1,800 and really
definitely-
make a
Oh man, I could built-in margins.
Yeah, you can really
and you had to travel and go to this big seminar. Like, it's crazy.
Wow. Okay.
Go to Anaheim and stay in their hotel.
Uh-huh.
And pay $1 million. It's
Because
crazy.
we've already invested. You know how the investment is starting.
Yes, I do.
But we're at 20 grand and more
in equipment.
in equipment.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, you're our new best friend.
Yeah, we'll be paying you.
Yeah, and I would love nothing more than to put on just webinars and help folks in this way. Not that I don't have others. I mean, I've got so much stuff going on, but
yeah,
I
have 2 sons as well. I get it.
Yeah,
It's so lucrative in this platform of Xactimate that out here, I can tell you in Los Angeles where we're at, everybody is screaming to do their own Xactimate because they're all paying somebody 20 and 30%.
Do you know how we got
20%?
Yes, 30%, 50%.
Listen, a guy who
I'm at 2%.
Listen,
that's the high end.
I'm going to tell you an honest truth. This is a real truth story. A guy that I've been working with because I referred so much water damage as at my plumbing company. For so much water damage, and we said, hey, listen, she's learning Xactimate. She wants to learn this, this, and this. What will you take to teach her along the way? And he said, 50%.
What?
Xactimate.
Yeah, and you know how I got you on the phone? I couldn't get anybody who knew Xactimate to answer any of my questions, so I did research and found you. And that's why
have you found me on LinkedIn yet?
Huh?
Have you found me on LinkedIn yet?
No. Just Google searching and.
I am starting a revolution.
You should.
No, I'm dead serious. I am starting a full-on revolt.
Yeah,
and this industry is just so freaking backwards.
But there's sort of a double-edged sword to that. It's like telling everybody how to make the best chocolate. You know, it's like it's great that you're telling them how, but then like everyone knows how.
Why not? But here's the thing: is all it is an industry that needs to have open doors.
Well, because I'm actually a psychologist, and I worked with, and this insurance works much the same as it does in the mental health institution.
Yes. Yeah, a billing side, yes.
Billing side, and we've done a lot of damage to like the addiction and all those treatment centers because everybody wants to take advantage of the system.
Yeah,
and that's the problem. It gets absorbed by people that want to take advantage, and then it just ruins the whole system. So
you know what happens when everyone learns how to make good chocolate?
It gets better.
Well, the chocolate.
We have great freaking chocolate.
I know, but the thing is, you know, the insurance companies, once they know everybody knows how to make the good chocolate, they change the recipe.
No, and that's exactly what I'm saying. We don't need them.
Yeah.
They need us.
Yeah,
you're
true.
Right. You're right, because you illustrated a point, Andrew, that was very relevant for me, and you said it, and it's in my mind. Out of everything you taught,
cognitive dissonance.
No. Aside from
that too.
Aside from that, you said, "Listen, this is not an estimate."
Yeah.
Yes.
Work that is performed and it's done. It's not an estimate. Doesn't mean that they can't come back at you and push back, like you said, if it's not correctly identified. But it is not an estimate. This has been done.
Yeah.
At their authorization.
But you see, due to all this, I'm like clicking and dragging into these rooms hoping to get paid. So that's literally what I've been doing.
Wow.
Is right. And then I found you, and now I'm like, I realize how much I really don't know, and definitely willing to work with you on all this. But, you know, it's just, we're trying.
Yeah.
I have my 18-year-old son. He's one of our partners, and he's out there doing the work, you know. So
well, there's no reason that you can't sub out your Xactimate for a very reasonable rate.
Yeah.
I do it for 2% or less, and I hire it out, and I still make a margin. So that tells you how much I'm getting it done for.
Yeah.
I think it's a very fair thing because there's an amount of work, even for a professional who's been doing it for a long time. I think that what you do is you do your own claim and then submit it to you for 2%. Because here's the thing is that you can either just say, nope, you got to change this and this and this, but you can still learn Xactimate along the way.
Yeah. And I would say go the other way. Let me generate it first, and then you look at it.
Yep.
Because you're going to learn more that way.
Yeah.
Than you having to correct stuff.
Than me, and it's going to be more cost effective. If I have to go back and correct stuff, it's just going to take more time than if I just did it the right way to begin with, and you just followed my lead.
Yes.
So what are the parameters you want to submit a claim to you? To what do you need to identify everything?
I've got all the paperwork, and you need to use the 24-hour tech.
Okay.
And that will get you on the mitigation side. That's all you need. That is really all you need.
Okay.
I set up a Google Drive for every job that comes in. You upload your photos to that. You upload your contract documents or whatever else you need to justify the file. And we work all remotely, and then I send it to you. So let me show you how that works before we get off the phone here, because we all got things to do on Sunday.
Yeah,
So
no, and I get that. So
once you hit save and exit,
save and exit,
data transfer.
data transfer.
So this helps folks keep things in the ecosystem, keeps things in the exact analysis world.
Yep.
So instead of pulling files out and emailing them and uploading them and this, it's a little more complicated. Go to exact analysis, send data, and down in that box, you're gonna, okay, let's add me. Let's just do that right now. Go to the arrow there.
The arrow there.
Yep. And add Andy McCabe.
NDY-MCCB.
Why don't you put my email in there?
God, I feel like such a dummy right now. Okay,
It's
Andrew.
all right. Hey, it's first time. Yeah,
Andrew,
it's ANDY
NDY
at
at
claimsdelegates.com. Perfect. Exact net address. This is where the magic is, bottom right.
Capital C right there, right?
The second one, yeah. Yes. I am Scotch Irish.
Love it.
Okay, claims.
Claims.
Dot. Portland. No, not Portland. That's my other one. Bend, BEND.
BEND.
.OR.
.OR.
Okay, hit OK. Okay, select me.
Select you.
Okay.
Okay.
Select items. Okay, top right. Oh, is that the one? As things progress, this will change. So go to top right. It says show current user.
Okay.
I want to make sure you show all, because there's going to be some things that get weird. Okay, so select Charlene Estrada. Which one? I got $8,000 one. Yep. Hit send. Okay, close. Hit connect.
Connect. Is this whole thing that we're doing available for me to view and listen to, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Not right now. It will be.
Yeah. Okay. And all my information obviously is going to be anonymous, correct?
Yes.
Thank you. And thank you. What a blessing.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, hit done.
And
let me show you. Hit stop sharing your screen.
Stop sharing.
Okay, let me get to, and I'm going to share my screen. So save and exit.
David, come here.
So I'm going to hit connect here.
What we just did. We did connect on his screen. This is his screen. Connect. And
look at that. Charlene Estrada, estimate received. Done. So that comes into mine. I hit this. I accept it. I'm going to overwrite the one that exists. Okay, here it is, 8,048.
Okay.
So I'm going to go in. I'm going to play with it. I'm going to just change something.
Hey, Andrew.
Oh, look at this.
Hey, Andrew.
Yes, sir.
You're doing exactly what you wanted to do before.
I need to ask you while we're in there before we close it out, and you'll probably tell me just go search it, and I will.
No, he's taking over the estimate.
No, I know. All right, the hardwood floor removal, and then the water extraction.
Well, those are items that you need to learn. But I'll show you. Hold on. Okay, get in there. Get in there. All right. So where did you do extraction at?
All those identified areas?
With the blue arrows, it was outside the hallway, outside the vanity, the powder room.
WTREXT. That's your friend. That's from carpeted floor. H is for hard surface. You don't get much for that.
It's a wood floor.
Yeah, it was hard.
Heavy, weighted, weight assisted is always nice. If you don't have a water claw, go get one. It's the best $300 you ever spend.
What is that?
Because look at this. Okay, so water EXT, carpeted floor, 51 cents a square foot. Weight assisted, 99 cents a square foot. Same action. So you extracted it from hard surface. You're only getting 25 cents a square foot for it.
Okay.
But EXTH is hard surface. So there, you get your line item right there. It automatically says square footage of floor. I just go, I copy that. I did it in the hallway.
Oh my gosh.
I did it in the kitchen. No. Did it in the garage. No. Living room. Yes.
Section of the garage?
Not in the garage. We did.
Yeah. And if you want, I mean, you can select more than one of these by holding down Shift, Control V. It gets my extraction in every room.
And then we remove hardwood in all those rooms.
In the powder too?
Powder had cut tile.
Did you remove the tile?
No.
Okay. So hallway. We did.
Hallway, yes.
We did FCW.
Yep.
Was it floating? Oops. Was it floating or real hardwood?
It was. I think it was real.
I think it was tongue and groove.
Yeah, it was real hardwood.
Hardwood. Yep.
Okay. Tear out non-salvageable solid engineered wood floor bagged as well. Okay. There it is. F, $3.22 square foot. I got my line item. Copying. I am. Well, there was only one other room then, really.
There was the living room and the hallway.
Yeah, I got the hallway, and the powder had a different floor. Okay, so I've done my thing theoretically. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna go to the complete tab. I'm gonna change it to complete. Do you want to resequence line items? Yes, I would like to do that. Okay, now right here it says completed. Okay. I should be able to hit connect, and it should send it back to you. Come on. Well, that's dumb. All right. Well, it won't. What's your exact net address?
Oh.
Look at my window and look right here.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'm sharing your screen,
So minimize that and look at your Xactimate.
Okay.
What? What are you looking for? Your
How come I
Xactimate
can't
address?
minimize the screen?
Well, because it's a new computer that you just got, and you probably aren't using it.
Is there?
She's been on a MacBook forever, and 2 weeks ago I had her get this Dell, and she's lost.
Oh, there. Okay. You just helped me. Okay. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me move this over here. I'm ready.
Okay.
Not the the name at. I just need the last part.
Lime green, one word. These are all caps. Chatsworth.ca.
Chatsworth. CH.
ATSWORTH.
.ca.
That's a dummy.
Well, I wouldn't go quite that far, but.
Okay. Sent. All right. Now you go back into your Xactimate. Why don't you share your screen for me? Share screen. There you go. Hit connect. Oh, I know why it didn't send it. Because you didn't mark it as closed first. That's what it was. Anyway, hit it, done. There it is. Select it. Hit accept. And overwrite. Overwrite.
Okay.
All right, open up Charlene Estrada. Change estimate status to in progress. That's the complete tab. Remember that for later. That's the complete tab. Okay, go to estimate items.
That's a complete tab. All right.
And you should see in the hallway, well, there's your extraction. See, I put the extraction in there.
Yep.
And in the hallway, you should see your extraction and your hardwood floor. Select the hallway. There you go. So what I need from you is photos
Okay.
and your documentation that you're going to take today, at least your final moisture readings.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And then I'll set up this file for you, and we'll do just a trial run and see how it's going to work here.
Yeah, and again, we not only do we don't mind paying you, we're happy to pay you. So do I have to reshare it with you, or?
It looks like no, because I've got the latest copy. I'll send you a new one.
Okay.
Unless you want to make changes to this yourself, which let's not. Let's
So
do
when
it.
I get the pictures, you want me to just put them in a folder and send them to you in an email?
Don't send them to me in an email. As soon as we get off here, I'm gonna set up your job folder. And
Okay.
you'll get an email with a Google Drive link.
Okay. Oh, Google Drive. I like that.
Yeah, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
So awesome, possum! I'm excited for you guys. You guys are just babies getting started.
Yeah, man.
Well, and we wouldn't be able to do it without this kind of help and someone that's willing to expose, be willing to show what it's about. I mean,
There are no secrets, and that's what kills me. There are no secrets. There's no ninjas tactics that people employ. It should just be all common knowledge.
yeah.
The fact that I know how to do something better than somebody else, I should teach them how to do that, so we all up our game.
Well, you must have a level of spirituality in your life, or so that's always helps. We do so.
Good. Yeah, well, we're all in the same, spinning globe, and we're not going to get out of this thing. We're in it together.
Okay.
Let's figure that out.
Very cool. Okay, so I'll look for the information, and you look for the information. And thanks again. And tell us what we need to do as far as any kind of monetary deals going on. So
we'll do. Well, I mean, I could just put you on an hourly once I get the job set up, and whatever time it takes from that point.
All right.
I don't anticipate more than another 20 minutes of messing around with this thing.
But I would want it to be worth your time. So why don't you,
No, it is. I write estimates for a living. So getting you guys into the system and getting you familiar with it and having you utilize it, that's going to make it worth it for me.
Awesome.
Right? And then you guys get to see how it works, and then you get to tell everyone else, hey,
yes,
we got this guy that really does this thing. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that it all works. So thanks for your time. I will anonymize this video and put it up on YouTube.
Perfect.
And so you can go back to it.
Will you let me know when you do that so
Yes.
I can? Thank you.
Absolutely.
Right.
Good talking to you, Andrew. Thank you.
If you find me on YouTube, there is, I've got a pretty extensive channel, but I have recorded my course twice now. So people have paid me to come to their shop and teach them the 24-hour tech, and I've recorded it twice now. So if you've got 2.5 hours, or I think the first one's an hour, go find it on YouTube, and it'll walk you through the 24-hour tech.
Okay.
And that will give you a huge leg up on everyone that just comes out of ASD and thinks they can do restoration, which, as you're finding out, is not as simple as it sounds.
Right. Well, I can't wait to readdress this conversation in about a year and see.
Awesome.
That's going to be awesome. So if you don't mind sending me any links that you think would benefit me, I'm going to take the time and watch it, and I'll be in touch with you. And thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're very welcome. Guys, have a great rest of your Sunday.
Enjoy your kids. Bye-bye.
Bye.